Rest in peace to hip-hop legend Irv Gotti, a legacy remembered.
That he knew who did it, everyone knew who did it, but he couldn't do anything about it. Now here's where it starts to get wickeder, and everyone involved in 50C getting poked get arrested for this situation. So you get shot here, right? He got shot in his mouth. You like that cinches, right? This is just me talking. Everybody, it's not thing. But you know who saved them? People be like, God, your first thing, your God saved this guy. Maybe the devil, maybe Satan saved them. Legendary producer VGTI has passed away after suffering a massive stroke. The hip-hop world is in mourning, with artists, producers, and fans paying their respects. Social media is flooded with tributes, as many remember his impact on the culture. But 50 Cent? He had a different reaction. Instead of offering sympathy, 50 used the moment to take shots at Irv, who was still on life support. And when the news came that Irv didn't make it, 50 didn't hold back. He went even harder, mocking his passing. His comments sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community, leaving people stunned. Fans are completely split. Most are furious, calling 50 childish and heartless for celebrating someone's death. They believe there's a time and place for everything, and this was neither. But others think he's justified. The beef between them ran deep. Irv was connected to people who allegedly tried to take 50's life. He also had no problem throwing shots at 50 for surviving that incident. To some, this isn't just petty, it's personal. Whether you agree with 50 or not, one thing is clear: old wounds don't always heal, and in hip-hop, beef can last forever. Earlier this week, rumors started flying that Irv Gotti had suffered another stroke. Then, on February 5th, a source close to the family confirmed the heartbreaking news. This stroke caused a brain bleed, and Irv was unresponsive. Just hours later, the worst happened. Irv passed away from complications caused by multiple strokes. He was only 54 years old. Irv had been dealing with serious health issues for a while. Last August, his team revealed he had already suffered a stroke months earlier, which was linked to his long battle with diabetes. At that time, he managed to recover and get back on his feet. TMZ got wind of it after WAC 100 leaked a photo of Irv using a cane, which had fans worried. His rep quickly stepped in to reassure everyone that he was doing fine. But this time, it was different. The stroke was too severe, and there was nothing doctors could do to save him. The news of Irv's passing sent shockwaves through the hip-hop world.
The problem was that he knew who did it. Everyone knew who did it, but he couldn't do anything about it. Now here's where
artists, producers, and fans flooded social media with tributes, remembering his impact on the culture. People shared old stories, classic songs, and personal moments to honor his legacy. But while most were offering condolences, 50 Cent had a very different response. As soon as reports surfaced that Irv was on life support, 50 wasted no time stirring things up. He took to Instagram, posting a headline about Irv's family saying their final goodbyes. But instead of sympathy, his caption made it clear he wasn't letting the beef go, not even in death. Fans were quick to react. Some were disgusted, calling 50 heartless and immature for mocking someone's passing. They felt there should be a limit, even in a feud. But others defended him, saying the history between them ran too deep to ignore. Irv was connected to people who allegedly tried to take 50's life, and over the years, he never held back from speaking on it. To some, 50's response wasn't about being petty, it was personal. No matter where people stand on the situation, one thing is clear: old wounds don't always heal, and in hip-hop, grudges can last a lifetime. When the news first broke, 50 Cent wasted no time taking shots. He posted, "Damn, I wanted him to see my new shoes, yo." But when it was confirmed that Irv Gotti had passed, 50 took it to another level. He shared a photo of himself smoking hookah, sitting next to a plastic tombstone. The caption? "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack, nah, God bless him, LOL." As expected, people had a lot to say. Some fans laughed it off, saying this is just 50 being 50. But many felt he went too far, calling him disrespectful for mocking someone's death. They argued that no matter how bad the beef was, there should be a limit. Death, in their eyes, should be that line. But at the same time, No one was really surprised. 50 and Irv had a history filled with bad blood, and this wasn't the first time 50 had clowned him. Back in August, when a photo surfaced of Irv walking with a cane after his first stroke, 50 didn't hold back. He posted the picture with the caption, "Damn homie. In high school he was the man, homie. WTF happened to you? I want Irv to get well so he can watch my next wave LOL." That moment alone showed that 50 wasn't ever going to let up. The rivalry between them ran deep. Some fans feel 50 is just being petty, but others argue that he has every reason to still feel the way he does. Irv wasn't exactly innocent in all this. Over the years, he disrespected 50 multiple times, saying some wild things, including a comment about how Satan himself had a hand in moving 50 after he was shot. That kind of talk wasn't something 50 was going to forget. Now, with Irv gone, the debate continues. Should 50 have taken the high road? Or is he just standing on what he's always believed, never forgiving his enemies? One thing's for sure, this beef didn't end with Irv's life. The energy is still there, and for 50, it looks like some grudges last forever. But I think from the outside, looking in the fact that he would make fun of Ja Rule for singing, but he really made a lot of his career by singing being its engine of chaos. You know, some certain people say, you know, you get here right, he got in his mouth, you like that. Inches right, this is just me talking, everybody, it's not thing, but you know who saved them? People be like, God, your first things, why God saved this guy, maybe the devil, maybe Satan saved him, cause he's a great engine of chaos. I don't think God would save somebody who moves like that. I don't think God would save somebody who disrespects his own family, and it's just everything you think of 50 is just negative. He's just engine of negativity, beef, chaos. Sounds like he's with Satan too. Me man, I think you know Satan was like, I'm going to use you, you're going to be great for me. You know, Satan is the other angel of music.
He got shot here, right? He got shot in his mouth, like that's inches, right? This is just me talking, everybody.
Since Irv was connected to people who allegedly tried to take 50 Cent's life, some fans believe 50's reaction was justified. They argue that Irv never showed 50 any mercy, so why should 50 hold back now? To them, this isn't just about music, it's about real-life history that can't be erased. One person on X put it bluntly, no, 50 didn't go too far with his IG post about Irv Gotti. I can tell some of y'all never had real beef in your life, and that's a good thing. But people actually tried to kill 50, and Irv and his crew were cool with the ones behind it. Another fan added, y'all do know VG Gotti wanted 50 dead, right? LOL. This wasn't just rap beef, these guys were really at war. If 50 wants to dance on his grave, I get it. I don't condone it, but I understand. For those who don't know the full history, 50 Cent and Irv Gotti's beef goes back over 2 decades to the early 2000s. It all started when 50 and his G-Unit crew got into it with Ja Rule, who was signed to Irv's label, Murder Inc. Things really got heated when Ja Rule was robbed by someone linked to 50's camp. That moment lit the fuse for one of hip-hop's most intense rivalries. What started with diss tracks and social media jabs quickly escalated into real-life drama. The situation got so serious that violence broke out, and federal authorities even started watching Murder Incorporated closely. At that point, it wasn't just rap, it was a war with real consequences. And that's why, even now, 50's reaction isn't surprising to those who know the backstory. To him, some grudges don't fade, not even in death. The tension between 50 Cent and Murder Inc. wasn't just about music, it turned into an all-out war. It started in Southside Jamaica, Queens, and from there, things spiraled. Diss tracks were dropping left and right, accusations of snitching were flying, and it even got physical. There were multiple fights between the two camps, including a brawl at a club in Atlanta. But one of the most infamous moments happened in March 2000 at the Hit Factory studio in New York. That night, things got violent between G-Unit and Murder Inc., and 50 Cent ended up getting stabbed. Black Child from Murder Inc. later took credit for the attack, bragging about it in interviews. After that, Irv Gotti and Ja Rule claimed that 50 went to the police and filed a protective order against them. But over the years, that claim has been heavily disputed, with many believing it was just part of Murder Inc.'s attempt to paint 50 in a bad light. But the real turning point came in May 2000, when things took a much darker turn. 50 Cent was shot 9 times outside his grandmother's house, an attack that nearly ended his life. That moment changed everything, not just for 50, but for hip-hop as a whole. The shooting sent shockwaves through hip-hop, and when investigators started digging, they found links to Murder Incorporated. It turned out that 50 Cent may have been targeted because he mentioned of Gotti's close associate, Queens Kingpin Kenneth Supreme McGriff, in his song Ghetto Quran. Irv and McGriff had a long history. By 2003, federal agents were already watching them closely. That year, Irv and his brother were hit with charges for allegedly laundering drug money for McGriff. The case made headlines, but in 2005, the Gotti brothers managed to beat it in court. McGriff, however, wasn't so lucky. In 2007, he was sentenced to life in prison for conspiracy and other charges, officially ending his reign in the streets. Even though no one from Murder Incorporated or McGriff's camp was ever charged in connection to 50's shooting, the beef between both sides never cooled off. If anything, it got even worse.
I don't deserve passes. I'm a f***ed up nigga. You should do something to me. You understand?
Forward to 2017, and 50 was still on Irv's neck. After Irv talked about their past issues on The Breakfast Club, 50 clapped back instantly. He took to Instagram and threatened to slap Irv, writing, "You think people can't see you're soft, Irv? You say you beat me, nah, you never did nothing, you fing punk. I will slap the S asterisk out of you, and you'll say, thanks, may I have another? LOL. Asterisk." But that wasn't the only time they clashed that year. When it was announced that 50's show 50 Central would air on BET alongside Irv's show Tales, 50 made sure to remind everyone that he wasn't there to play nice. He posted, "Keep quiet. Don't tell him I'm setting up shop. I don't come to make friends when I move in." Decades later, the bad blood between them still ran deep. Even though their lives had gone in different directions, neither one was willing to let the past go. 50 wasn't done yet. He kept the shots coming, jumping into the comments and adding, "Come on, I take over." Then, he went straight for Irv's show Tales, writing, "I don't know, maybe it's just old habits." That Tales BS is garbage. Good idea, badly executed. It'll be gone faster than you can say 50 did it, LOL. Irv wasn't about to stay quiet. He fired back by posting a screenshot of 50's comment with the caption, "This dude can't keep tails out of his mouth, LOL. I'm not saying anything else, no worries, my people. Just this one time. Now back to work, directing All I Need." But he didn't stop there. In the comments, he took another jab, saying, "The fact that this clown is trying so hard for Tales to fail should tell you how dope my show is." He's literally saying it's a great idea, but poor execution, haha. F asterisk asterisk outta here. You love my S asterisk asterisk asterisk. Tales is back on now. Asterisk. I got here, I was sitting in the car, underscore underscore. Was waiting was double, he was waiting on me, right? It like came up and pull on the side like right here, HS out now, keep this look, the underscore underscore. Was real like a real sneaky ass cause he came around the back of the car, he like this, the he froze up, underscore underscore. And SHU a pull up jump around the back of the mother SHU no do I was trying to hit back so close that as soon as I try to BU back my hand like bam like down she hit my hand and came my P I keep it. With me this is so there it went through my face right here 50 wasn't done yet. He kept the shots coming, jumping into the comments and adding, "Come on, I take over." Then, he went straight for Irv's show Tales, writing, "I don't know, maybe it's just old habits." That Tales BS is garbage. Good idea, badly executed. It'll be gone faster than you can say 50 did it, LOL. Irv wasn't about to stay quiet. He fired back by posting a screenshot of 50's comment with the caption, "This dude can't keep tails out of his mouth, LOL. I'm not saying anything else, no worries, my people. Just this one time. Now back to work, directing All I Need." But he didn't stop there. In the comments, he took another jab, saying, "The fact that this clown is trying so hard for Tales to fail should tell you how dope my show is." He's literally saying it's a great idea, but poor execution, haha. F asterisk asterisk outta here. You love my S asterisk asterisk asterisk. Tales is back on now. Asterisk. Fast forward to 2021, and the beef wasn't cooling off. This time, 50 called out Irv over comments he made about DMX's death. Irv claimed in a radio interview that DMX had overdosed on a mix of crack and fentanyl. But since the cause of death wasn't officially confirmed yet, 50 wasted no time blasting him. He posted, "This guy is an idiot." Did he just say DMX died from smoking crack and fentanyl? Why would he say that? Irv later apologized for his comments, and when the official report came out, it confirmed that DMX had suffered a heart attack, reportedly triggered by drug use. Even after all these years, the bad blood never went away. Now, with Irv's passing, 50 still isn't letting up, even while Irv's family and his 3 children are grieving. What do you think? Did 50 cross the line, or is he just keeping that same energy? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to stay tuned for the next update.